Good morning, good evening, hello, welcome to whatever the number hangar I'm in. Hello and welcome to Melbourne. I am in the hangar. I do have the new Melbourne DLC. Parallel planes, iBot mate, welcome. I saw Icarus buzzing around there trying to probably work out which hangar I was in. Welcome everybody. I am running a triple screen again today. I have a camera behind. What I'll do is I'll quickly put this on down here. I'm going to give you a wave, maybe even a quick hello. There we go, squeaky chair. So I'm using the Span desktop. I've been working on GoPro, or going to be putting a GoPro in there to run the triple screen as well. I think that seems to be all up and running over there, so I can actually press that now. Now, we'll turn that back off for right now. I'll go through the comments there. If we're getting a lot of buffering, please let me know. The reason I'm asking is that my wife is downloading her Microsoft Flight Sim update. So she is actually updating it as well. Alright, aircraft is ready for pickup. And it's using using data. So I've got to make sure that everything is working right. Actually, I don't know if that stream's coming through or the pause there for a bit. Let's hit refresh. I'm monitoring on a second computer as well. So let me just check how we are going. It is buffering. Okay. Alright, I might have to get my wife to pause her download. I think it's using up a lot of data. Let's see if we can monitor it. Yeah, mine thing's already running late. Alright. You know what? Give me a second. I'm going to message her and ask her to pause. So I think that's what's going on. Alright, let's see if we can get a response on that. So, wow. It really paused a lot. Alright, I've gone and fixed that, I think. As soon as she pressed stop, it went to excellent condition. Alright, let's start that again. Where are you, music? Where are you, music? There you are. Alright, turn you down. Okay, so my wife was downloading Microsoft Flight Sim update at flat out speed, and we've been doing it for the last day and a half because it's massive size. Alright, so once I went to do that, her phone was actually flat as well, so she was not getting the messages, and I even tried calling. Alright, so let's just check and see if I go to my triple screen. Hello, hello. So I've got my comments and stuff. I'll go through and get back. Now, that shouldn't take too long to come through. And I'm going to start right back at the beginning to Stu, who says, "G'day all. Morning, Egress Crest, Dale, Hi, Brett, Stu, Eager, and all. There we go. Look at that. It only took about 15 seconds for that to come through. Okay, so I did cut the song. You probably would have heard it change. I restarted the stream, basically, to bump it forward. Parapilot says, good morning. William, good morning. Gowan, this is not a raid. Did you just finish a stream? Because I was too busy getting ready. Hello, everyone. Mrs. TPH says hello. So does Mr. TPH. Although it just says TPHI. I have to ask you one day what the 17 is for. Genius James, hello. Welcome. Mash that like button. There you go. Gammy Wombat, hello. Welcome. Might have to jump in for a bit. Yep, cool. Hey, Michael from Canberra. Hopefully you're doing well, mate. He says hello, everybody. And then there's, oh, Big Hours here. Yep, of course, Big Hours at Melbourne. I wonder if he's in ATC again. TJ, mate, hope to fly the Tecnam P2006T. I've never actually bought that, so awesome. It's a YMML, too much detail. Actually, it was my wife downloading Flight Sim Update as well. We thought there would be enough to get both. There's iBot. G'day, mate. Gazda, hello. And welcome. Genius James says it was buffering 5-6 seconds. Mate, it was doing pretty bad. But I bumped that, so hopefully we've got rid of all the buffering. Big Jacko says, g'day, still buffering. Still good now. Yep, cool. Hey, Has XR, hello. 717 fans, hello. David, g'day, mate, Mr. Big Cheese himself. Alright, I think I'm back up to date. If I missed anybody, 2 mops. No, I almost missed 2 mops. Oh, can't have that. We got something for Mr. 2 mops. See if that works. Alright, I think we're up to date now.
2 mops. I can't believe you just said that.
You won't need a stretcher up there. You need a mop.
You need a mop. Alright, I think we're back and working and up on everything now. So my sounds are definitely here. Got a few people outside. There's Big Jacko flying around. Welcome, Big Jacko, mate. Everything up to date? I think so. So that's less than 20 seconds there behind. So let's close up. Turn off the external power. Whoop. I like this aircraft. If you haven't got it, it is actually pretty good. We'll take the pilot, but we won't take the... Alright, show the pilot. Static, pilot door, baggage door. We need to close the baggage door. Thank you. Alright, we're all closed up. We're good to go. We are running cold and dark. And anyone know how to start one of these things? Controls are good. Surfaces. Controls, yes. Okay, we're good. They've done a lot of updating the 337, haven't they? I don't remember opening doors. I think that was actually always there. The rear cargo and these side doors, which is pretty cool. But I do need to grab that door back down. Thank you. Alright, we do have batteries. Let's take the stick out of the way so I can actually see what I'm doing. Actually, you know what? Let's start with the front engine. Oh, hang on. I've forgotten something. Oh no, it's already on. Okay. Oh, come on. There. Alright, and let's just put you under there. So that's my takeoff and landing. Where'd my visor go? Is it right in my face? Oh yeah, it is too. Alright. Let's put that up. Thank you. Alright, front engines are on. Sorry, clear prop. I didn't even say that. I will put the beacon on though. There we go. Alright, so fuel pumps for the rear. Now you can't see that one, can you? Alright, we good? I think we are. DI slide, don't need that. I will need some navs, and I'm actually going to taxi out, so we'll take taxi on. How do we turn on my instruments again? Power. Power and volume. Hang on, is that what it says? Or am I missing an avionics switch? I know I'm not reading chat, sorry. I just got a week or so to go. I love it. Hang on, what do you got, a week or so to go? Yeah, they've been since the start. Great, great aircraft, very fun to fly. They're great. Man, the stuttering in YMML has gotten worse over the week. All right, Crow. Morning, Brett. Morning, all. Questions. How do you load into the airport stop waypoints in? How do you load in all the airport stop waypoints? I just click on them in the map and go add instead of actually choosing it as the final destination. I just press add. Now I am missing my avionics switches. Why? How do I turn that on? It says power there. How do I get my Garmin on? Hang on, what am I missing? And this one goes on there. Right, so I've got no avionics. What have I missed? Lights, navs, landing. I'm missing. Oh, hang on. Is this my avionics? Yeah, it is. There we go. Never mind. I got it. Probably actually wrote that already. I was getting 45 to 50 at the, I guess that's the beginning when I downloaded it, but now get 30. Not sure about the 30. Hang on, why did this not come on? There we go, thank you. Or do we have to test that first? How about being patient, Brett? Alright, let's get park off. Oh, now we're shaking. Go. Alright. We're going to pretend that we've done the ATC stuff and got permission to taxi out. It looks like 16 is the active, at least from what I saw about the AI moving around. You can see who's got YMML and who doesn't with floating aircraft. Taxis are on. Navs. Oops, did I just turn that off? Navs on. Airport staff are moving there. Okay, is this a follow me, is it? Alright, I'll get on the line. Thanks, mate. KLM Caravan. It's an interesting livery. Alright, we're going to do a taxi all the way down to 16, I think, which is pretty much the other end of the airport. Now, what am I forgetting here? Probably something. While you're doing that, you're not working. Why? There we go. Now we're working. Thank you. Alright, you want to be outside the hangar when we use the radar. That would make sense. Oh, is there a bit of hill here? What the heck? Oh, it's two. Got to keep it moving on there. Alright, let me know about the sounds too. This is going to get pretty loud, especially the outside. I may need to do some modification on the sound. Oh, Big Jacko just took off. Oh, he's in a helicopter. No, wait, he's in the B307. Oh, mate, that's the 4-engine thing. He just did a Harrison Ford and took off on the taxiway. Yeah, I haven't bought that. It's $14.95. It's not much, but every time I buy a $14.95 aircraft, that's $14.95 more I need to go and get from selling something on eBay or YouTube money in order to buy the new steering wheel that I'm trying to save up for. You on West US? Yes. All good sounds? Okay, cool. It is going to get pretty loud, as it does. Now, from memory, it's turn the first right. And I already bought, something else. What did I buy? There was another something that came out recently, and I'm like, oh, I should get that. Big Jacko says it's a pretty cool plane. Yeah, it does look really nice. It does look really nice. Alright, that seems to be working fine now, so I can turn you off. Alright, is that music okay? Now let's actually put this camera back on. You can see my triple screen that I'm running here. I will get a face cam as well, and I've been looking at putting GoPro over my shoulder instead. I'm putting this camera back as a face cam now that I got the new system. Oh, there's a Big Al plane in front of me. Got a bunch of Jetstar as well. So who's got the Mount Beauty DLC as well? Because we are going to go there on the way up through to Wodonga and then off to Wagga Wagga. Melbourne airport buses. There we go, we've got a bunch of people all taxiing along nice and slowly, probably like, oh, you're going too slow, Brett. Alright, I think I might need to turn left here and then right so that we're out on the back of these airliners. Can't imagine you'd actually be allowed to run your small aircraft in and out of here anyway. Spent so long my Xbox controller went to sleep. There's another bump in the concrete. Woohoo, there's a bit of a bump. Alright, what else have we got here? A lot of Virgin Airlines. Ethiopian. Okay. No GA there. Yeah, no, I wouldn't imagine. Except maybe jets. But even then, there wouldn't necessarily be GA. They would be small commercial. There's Qantas from Sydney. Is that an A380? Certainly looks like it. Mate, you landed at the end of the runway. Oh, look at he's bouncing. Oh, it's one of my landings. WestJet. Oh, Melbourne Airport bus is racing me. No, they're off to somewhere else. Alright, we'll make our way down to 16, where it looks like Virgin Australia 827 is holding up 195 down there, or maybe 827 is actually taxiing as well. You can see it just down the back there. We'll have to work out when to do a flight together there, Big Jacko, mate. Probably do a commercial stuff. I really got to work out my FMC correctly. I can even take a 737 700 for a flight. Tell you what though, I'll be jumping in the A380 when it's out. Oh, this airport car's going to race me, isn't it? Yeah, good on you, mate. There we go, now we got a bit further back. Is Big Al in a commercial airliner? I can't tell what is in there. He's underneath that Virgin plane. Alright, 195's taking off. It's a long taxi. Alright, what else am I forgetting? Don't know. I think I got everything. Probably forgetting fuel. Alright, who do we have behind us? Danger Bird. Well, that was just in time to see someone. Stu. You know Stu. What is Stu in? Kodiak. That's another one I'd never picked up. Egress Crab's in at A10. Okay. DC6 Pilot is not in a DC6. Well, you reckon I could get in before Virgin Australia 733? If I just do a short taxi, I don't need the full runway. Oh, hang on, this is runway here. Okay, I can't take off on there. I've got to go down. I was going to do a sneaky and run up the runway, but no, we'll go all the way down. Tuck in behind, do what we're supposed to. Stu did a Harrison Ford. I'm not sure Stu had actually landed on the runway. I think he was just flying over it, but yes, he was doing the whole taxi thing. Alright, we probably should redo our barometric pressure. We were at minus 100 feet there. Alright, Virgin Australia 733. Looks like Shane McKinley's in behind. See if we can get takeoff before Jetstar 4356 from, I think that's Gold Coast. YBCG flies into Melbourne. I reckon we can get in there and take off. there goes version Australia 733. No idea where they're going. Alright, what do you reckon? There's enough time to get in before... Oh, I can see the nav lights of it already. There's another taxi run there, was there? Alright, who do we have behind? Can't tell. Can't see them from here. Alright, I am going to stop here though. Off with a taxi. On with the landing lights. Can we see them? Oh, I can see both nav lights now, and not just landing lights. Come on, we can do it. The longer we wait, the closer they're going to get. Soon find out when one comes flying over the top of us. Now this is going to get loud from the outside, but I'll do a little bit of modification as I need to. Oh, there's a little bit of a side crosswind there. Oh man, this has got some noise to it. Oh, Jetstar's going around. Sorry. Oh well. Clear. There we go. Parapilot. Oh, parapilot is Shane. Alright, cool. Let's back that down again. Alright, so if we're looking for lag, let's fly over Melbourne and get some lag. There we go. We're not really looking for it. We actually do need to turn around and head out of town here. See you, bye all. You gonna go, Stu, mate? It's already getting late.
You haven't seen the last of Willie.
See you, Stu, mate. Thanks for at least jumping in for the beginning there. Oh my god, that is loud. Alright, I'm going to turn my sound down. I don't know if that does the same for you, but whoa, now we're getting those stutters. Big owl. Alright, Melbourne's out our right window, and the Orbix stuff is probably downloading right now. Yeah, there's Fun with Friends Orbix pack over Essendon. Alright, where's my altitude coming through to? Yeah, got work in the morning. Alright, mate. You have a good night. Thank you for at least jumping in for the beginning there. That was good. Equus is in a T-37. Oh, I like the T-37. I looked at doing a flight in that. I was trying to work out which aircraft I wanted to fly. I did do a plan for the T-37 to fly somewhere. Around the USA in the Old Birds, but I ended up taking the Hellcat for this for tomorrow's flight. There's Aaron in the P28S. That's the P006 thing, isn't it? P28? Or was that an Arrow? Alright, we're going to get ourselves up to probably about... let's see if we can get a 5. Eager scrapes in the Spitfire. That's had an update recently. Alright, we're almost on the flight plan there. Let's see if we can do a little bit of autopilot magic. So what are we at? We're at 4,400. Yep. Did I miss any other comments? We're going to keep our current aircraft in the new sim. Yes, I believe so. At least your payware stuff is apparently meant to be able to come over. I don't know if I should get the new Flying Iron 109 or if I should stop spending on this sim and wait for the new one. Well, there is that. Apparently all the stuff will come over. Well, there is expectation that it will come over. Alright, did we hold altitude there? I think we did. I can let go of the stick. Alright, yes I can. Alright, cool. We're on nav. Are we on GPS? No, we're on VLOC. Wait, I thought you could press CDI and it would change from VLOC. Oh, there, nav. Why is my VLOC not changing? I thought you could change... Oh, none of these buttons are working. Are you going to GPS that? Nope, it's not going to... I can't press... don't tell me my Garmin's broken. Alright, let's go and swap out. There must be an update, is there? No, it's initializing. Okay. Sheesh. Got me worried there. Now I can change. There we go. Cool. And I think we've missed it completely. Oh no, did it just wipe out my flight plan? You did too. No! It wiped out my flight plan by changing the okay. No, hang on. YMML. Enter. Can someone please give me a bearing on where we're supposed to be going to the first airport? I think I've missed it. I'm going to put myself onto heading. And it's got to be at least that direction. Alright, and guess who didn't put his flight plan in? Where are we? We want that one. Alright, I have to get my own flight plan, find out what the direction was. Okay, so, you know what? I'm just going to have to punch the numbers in, but if someone can give me an actual direction of where we should be flying out. Yeah, I've got real aircraft, real live traffic as well, and yes, in places like Melbourne, it does kick. Okay, so let's go have a look at my flight plan. So we're going to just do some editing on the way. Alright, so let's put flight plan in there. Thank you. And nobody's given me a direction yet. Alright, let's actually update the flight plan from the previous one I did. So if we need to type it again, we can put in ! flight plan. Okay, so we are going to set destination YSWY, YSWG, enter. Okay, add waypoint, YTGG, enter. Alright, we're doing that leg. Okay, cool. Alright, let's go GPS nav. Alright, cool. Is the nav going to be on? Look at that, but my whole flight plan disappeared. Alright. Alright, so I just need to bring the plane over towards the flight plan. We should be able to pick that up. Alright, now let's go back and add another waypoint. YMFD. Is that correct? YMFD, enter. Yep, add another waypoint. YMBT, YMBT, Mount Beauty, enter. And there should be at least YMAY, yeah. Hang on. Let's scroll you down. Thank you. Add another one. This is not how you normally do it, but when you change your system out, it mucks it up. Alright, there we go. So that's where we want to go. Cool. Map. Alright, so we should be flying. I'm going to go up. 053. Okay. And map. And we are flying 0.53. 44 to get over on the map. Alright, cool. I think I can work that out. You can find it on Brett's Discord. Oh man, make me laugh. Alright, I need a drink of water. Excuse me while I just give it away the camera. Alright, grab a water bottle. 3 monitor setup is nice. I might get a third at some point and do this. It is awesome. And the sim actually allows it really well. Alright, still got my landing lights on. And I'm still on takeoff. Alright, now we go. Level flight only. Oh, I can hear music. Oh, I did have music on, did I? Oh, yeah. Okay, how far away are we? 17 nautical miles, and I finally got myself almost on the flight plan, I think. Let me just get over a little bit. Alright, what are we missing out on? Victoria. There we go. Now it's picked up the flight plan. I just had to get a little bit closer. And we can probably back off a bit. Because you know what Brett's fuel management's like. Woeful. Alright, so if I put it on multi-screen, alright, hang on, so I can get rid of you now. Let's put that over there so I can see it. You guys don't need to see it. And if I go triple screen, there we go. So yeah, I am using a G1000 screen here. I mean, I'm kind of cheating with that because I can use it for any aircraft. and just do some modifications. It is nice having 3 large screens. I do have internet thing over on that one there, but if I click on the screen, you'll see that the stuff disappeared down the bottom. So yeah, the camera view that you've got, I'm kind of thinking I can get the GoPro with a bit wider view, field of view, and you can see the screens completely. So if I move this, so I can actually see right down to almost the back of the plane. But if I put in like default view, there we go, we end up with just the dash. And the same on this side, but I'm using my streaming software there. I can see out too. I tell you what, triple screen playing, and it doesn't seem to do too much hit because these are 3 4K screens. Okay, I've got a decent video card, but I didn't see the hit that I expected to see when I changed over to it. So I was actually really impressed on how well it actually allows 3 screens to pop up. So I'll leave that down the bottom there, and eventually I'll get a face cam as well. And when I get my cockpit and a full-on Yoke system is all set up, which I've been moving things around at the moment, I will get a camera that looks at my controls as well. These are all the future plans. Hopping into the session now, had to update GeForce. Okay, I've been ignoring that update actually. I know some other people did an update. I think Big Jacko might have done the update, he was telling me. Oh, have I lost a few people? Oh no. No, hang on. Yeah, I think I have. Oh, they're up above. Come to think of it, we probably should keep an eye on the mountains that do come up here. Alright, first airport actually is already here. It's so busy doing the flight plan again. Taggart Airport, right? Taggart Airport I chose because, well, technically actually it's right near my auntie and uncle's place in Alexandria. They actually live there. And we're going to fly over, I think, Mansfield. Is that further north? Where there's a lot of logging and stuff. And I know my father, my uncle, sorry, my cousin's father and family, all my cousins and stuff, actually who work in trucking and stuff, used to work there. Or still do. Or run a company there. I'm not sure what the deal was. But we're going to do a touch and go here, I think. So I think it's in the valley here somewhere. I can't imagine it's going to be much of an airport. Grass or dirt. Oh, there's somebody nice and close. Why? Oh, hang on. Did we just fly over it? No, somebody else is. Oh, egress crab. Alexandra. There we go. It is grass. Okay. We'll do our best to find it. I think. Straight down there somewhere. I'll take the autopilot off. Yes, I know. I backed off. Oh, okay, I can see it. I'm going to do a little bit of a touch and go, but I'm going to come in from here, and it's down there. So I'm just going to get down a little bit lower. You can see all the logging they do here. complaining my gear's not down because I backed my throttle off. I don't know. There we go. Actually, that lined up quite well. What was that flashing light there? Just a quick tap and go, say hello. But we will land at some of the others. Oh, I hit some grass there. That was, oh my God, what happened there? Wow, the nose dug in. The front landing gear dug in. Alright, you trim your right. Okay, good. Shane did a tap and go as well. TJ mate, am I going a little bit too fast for you there? And Rauchi, are you flying with me? I'm not sure. The 310? I don't know what the speed of my Cessna does. On ground speed about 147. Which is actually not bad for something that's sitting on about 60% throttle. I think we're going to go over Lake Eildon too. You've seen the movie The Castle, or recognise it from that. Alright, can we climb back up? You're going to get me on the flight plan? Yep, good. No need to descend. Why did you descend? No, you're just going to hold there. Alright. Yeah, okay. You're going to hold? Yes, no, maybe? Yeah, it looks like it's going to hold altitude. No, it's not, because it's not on. Now we're going to hold altitude. See if we can increase that. How do we increase our altitude? Is that it over there? No, that's our frequency. I don't know where the VS speed is for this. It looks like you can just hold it, but it doesn't look like you can actually change it. Manifold pressures and RPMs are just the top of the green there. Alright, cool. I'm in a slow plane, 140 knots. Right. Oh, actually this thing really gets going. On ground speed 177. Okay. We might have to wait for you at the airports, I think. Alright, put that music back on again. You guys can let me know how that's going. Well, I guess we lost a few viewers when we mucked up there at the beginning, so I noticed we dropped out a few. But that's okay. You're at 195. What are you in? The Spitfire? No. iBot, parallel planes. He's in a C1. You're in a C310 as well. How are you doing 195 Oh no, 2J's in. He's in the P2006. Yeah, okay. Altitude is below the center console, under the throttles. Thank you. No, that's AP. Do you mean my pitch reference? What I want is my VS. Vertical speed, so I can increase it and climb. I mean, okay, yes, I've got pitch. I guess if, well, that's the same as my trim, isn't it? Oops, I'm talking about that. That might be a good idea to do a little bit of a climb here. Brett might need to look where he's going. What do you think of the whole FS 2024? I think it is a way of Asobo making some more money from sales of flight sim. But, well, they need to, rather than keeping the existing one just continually updating. If it gets okay, I think a lot of the sales on the store are probably going to Microsoft for the earnings, not Asobo. And Asobo releases a new sim, they get the earnings. So there's a potential multi-million-dollar hit that they will get into their pockets by selling a whole new sim. That being said, though, they're putting extra work into it. It will renew the interest in the sim, which is probably a good thing. The fact that your potential aircraft will go over to it makes me sound like they're running it on almost the same system, which means all our mods and stuff will probably still go over. I really doubt you'll get a discount, though. You'll probably have to buy the thing outright, or you use Xbox Game Pass, of which I would say they will still have that on there because they get a monthly fee there. Paraply says I'm Parapilot, you told me before who you were. You're Shane, yeah. It's going to be MS 2020 that's better in every way, likely. It is going to be the same sort of thing, but better in every way, yeah. It's going to be what should have been added in the first place, but they ran out of time or didn't have time for that. Potentially. Alright, where are we going here? Mansfield. Alright, I'm going to actually go and land at Mount Beauty, and I'm going to stop at Mount Beauty for a cup of coffee. But we'll do to Mansfield, we'll just do a flyover. I don't actually plan on landing at Mansfield. It's pretty loud outside this aircraft. It's always been loud outside of this aircraft. So we use Mansfield as a waypoint. We'll get over to Mount Beauty. We're going to have a cup of coffee there, and then we'll head up to Albury Wodonga. Can't remember. I think it's just. Yep, we're getting to our waypoint. It's Albury. It is Albury Airport. Okay, YMAY. No, not that one. This one. Alright, I can bring down that manifold pressure. No, we'll keep those there. Fuel flow, prop pitch pack. Oh, we should do our turn now as well. Parapilot's going to swap aircraft. Okay. Better optimization? I hope so. Look, I think you're going to find that there will be things that are better all around. You know what? I'm going to actually turn the engines down on this. Sorry, guys, that you've just got yourself in... Hopefully that's not too low, but hang on, what happened to my... Oh, because I clicked on the screen, that's why. Oh, excuse me. Just reading your comment there that you retracted Egress Crab, mate. I think it'll be alright. Yeah, but machine learning wasn't a big, wasn't as big. Yeah, okay. Well, if they're going to be using some of the AI stuff in 2020, as it is now, and MS are using machine learning for everything now. I'm not sure if existing sim engine could be updated to accommodate that. If you force out a update that updates the entire engine, kind of like what some other sims have done, in order to continue longevity, rather than just releasing a whole new program. I mean, the fact that they're talking about your DLC will be able to come over is actually pretty good, to be honest. You know, compare that with, hey, here's a new game / sim, whatever, and nothing of your old stuff comes over. You'd be absolutely livid, especially if you spent thousands like some of us. I've been so used to the low frames on this game that even 30 frames a second is glorious. I wonder if I could tell how many frames a second I'm getting right now. There's a way of doing that. I think it's Alt-R. There we go. I am getting... Oh my god, I just got 4 frames a second then. For a moment. I'm getting 34 frames a second with 26 and 30. Wow, that's actually pretty low for me. Although I am running all 3 screens on 4K, where I don't normally run all 3. So they're all sitting at 33, pretty much maxed. I wonder if I've got it limited to 30, or it's split it up and spread it out over all 3. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that on the screen. Yeah, you should be able to, up top corner. Yeah, so that's actually come up on all 3 screens. Oh, it just said GPU utilization 99%. I didn't think it was running that bad. Let's just have a check. No, it's 53%, 42%. And it's running at 73, 74 degrees. No, 32 frames a second. Look. 32 frames a second in flight sim is no problem. 32 frames a second in a first-person shooter, that's when you're going to be like, not so good. Alright, let's Alt-R and take that back off. No, hang on, put that back on. It says GPU utilization 99%. But in my task manager, it says the GPU is only running at 54%. I'm using, maybe that's memory. Yeah, I'm using 12 gig of 24 gig of my GPU memory. So there you go, I'm using 50% memory, not processing. Although in 3D, I'm only using 50% encoding as well. And I'm sending to you guys. Cool. Not all of us pay for 4090s. I don't have a 4090. But yeah, that would be nice. Hang on. I see the issue now is that a lot of streamers are running 4090s and boasting about 60 frames a second in New York. You know, on one screen I can get something like that. But 3 screens at 4K each, obviously it's spread out. But I have a 3090 Ti. At the moment I'm actually also streaming from this computer to the internet, not through my second computer where I'm actually reading you guys. The reason I'm pointing up there is because that's where I read. I've got the Intel Arc. Oh, there we go. That looks cool. Do you know what? I need to take one of those for a fly. That's a pit special, isn't it? That does look cool. Alright, well, we got 37 nautical miles still to go. Keep an eye on the altitude here. You have a 3080 TJ. You have 44 frames per second. Are you running in 4K or are you running in 2K or 1080? Look, I'm sure I can get a lot more if I ran in 1080, and technically I'm only sending to you guys in 1080 as well. My system, I am pushing my system 100%. For the IBOT says for the vast majority of players are going to have mediocre setups with them, which manage 30 frames a second on medium and low. And look, to be honest, a lot of 30 frames a second on medium or low, or even in 1080, it's still going to look good. Medium, 30 frames a second at 1080 resolution, and this sim actually looks pretty good. Especially if you're able to run photogrammetry ground, and photogrammetry is really going to be mostly your internet speed that's going to determine how well that goes. You're 4K with TAA 80%. Oh, okay. Again, I am pushing mine to the max. I actually do have the full DirectX 12 what is it, DLSS or something like that, with everything to the max as well, only because I wanted to test it, and I was like, well, you know what, it actually came out quite smooth. Although I was previously, when they first released that, I was sitting on 56 frames a second on one screen, and I was like, you know what, I was bouncing just below 60 frames a second, and for this sim on 4K with everything turned up to the max, that was actually pretty good. No problem with that. I'm sure if I got rid of those two side screens, it'd probably not be quite as suffering the hit. Yeah, it looks like the program's sending fine. Same here, TJ. 3080 is pretty good. 3080 is great. You know, it's nothing to sneeze at. I think a few years ago, though, I mean, I was running 1080 Ti, and I still ran 4K, and I still pushed things up. I had 11 gig of RAM in that thing. It still works really well. My wife's going to be using it soon. She was downloading. Brett, did you buy the Intel Arc? Yes, I did, out of curiosity, or was it more affordable than others? Hey, morning, Spec. Gazda, mate, I bought the Intel Arc A750 because I wanted a graphics card that I could use my second computer to send to YouTube. I bought the Intel because it was so much cheaper than anything else on the market at the time. Now, it's still cheaper than a 4060, or even trying to get a second-hand 3060. But 4060s have come down in price. I still think it was cheaper than that. Probably the A770 would have been about the same. But all I wanted to do is use the AV1 codec, because I didn't buy a 40 series card. I only bought a 30 series, so 3090 Ti, and I can't do AV1 codec encoding. So your 30 series video cards can decode AV1 codec, so it's a form of compression of video, but they couldn't encode them. But the 40 series and the latest AMD's video cards or GPUs, they can as well. So, but they were too expensive. They were majorly expensive. Thanks for the dive. I don't know where he went. Yeah, it's gone up behind me. So yeah, I have a 1650. It's a little bit worse than a 1060, but gets the job done. I can run this on medium high around 30 frames. There you go. I've got a 1650 Ti in my laptop. It runs well. I can stream to the internet through that. I did that one time where I was testing the sending it through from this computer to the laptop to the internet, but I don't have enough USB ports to run the cameras and stuff that I want. Hey, Don Fanucci's here. Hello, Don. It's probably at Mount Beauty. I don't know if he's joining us with stream, or we just happen to end up at the same place where he is. And how are you, Spec, this morning? Hopefully you're doing well. 20 nautical miles. What's our altitude? 4,000. What do you reckon the 3,800 for the hill here? Actually, I'm more concerned about that one up there. Kind of wouldn't mind actually increasing about 500 feet. I still haven't worked out what my... That's trim. Let me have a look down here. What's here? Prop synchronization phasing. Phase off. Turn on propeller synchronization. What the heck? How come I've never come across that before? Well, you can't press that one. Synchronization. Alright, so does that increase? No, it doesn't. Oh yeah, it will. It went up a couple of hundred and back down again. Okay, that's not going to rise. I think it was in the older system you could actually press and increase a couple of hundred feet, and I turned that off. Anyway, until this card dies, I'm not going to get a replacement. No reason when this gets done. Absolutely. Unless you were doing something such as running a YouTube channel and you like doing your triple screen type things, Why would you need to? And look, to be honest, I'd be recommending, if you were buying a new GPU for flying flight sim, this one and potentially 2024, I'd be looking at, say, a 4070 if you can afford it, is what I'd be going for. I replaced the old computer because it was just falling behind too much with the GTX 645. Yeah, that's pretty old. I mean, my 1080 was still doing okay. I was just starting to miss out on some new game stuff with, there was no RTX, it was a GTX. So yeah. Have just sent you a YouTube video on how to install 2020 in Min. What's Min? If you need to reinstall it, you might be able to copy over your office folder, official folder, I guess you mean, to your wife PC, and she can install it without download. No, too late. And she's using Microsoft Game Pass Ultimate to download it, where I'm a Steam version. So we can't. I can't do that, but that would be cool. But we just spent the entire day yesterday downloading the sim and installing it, and then we logged in and it wanted the 40th anniversary update, so we're doing that. Yeah, the 645 was a 2013 card, and that was only middle of the line, really. Yeah, a 645 was, yeah, a lower one. Yeah, I got my 1080 about 7 years ago now, and I had that system for a good 6 years or so. I just saw someone fly past my window there. That's cool. This is a nice aircraft. It really is. I think I might just climb. Five might have been a better altitude. Might keep that throttle down a bit. I think I've got the aircraft a little bit quieter now inside because I turned that volume down. Still loud outside. This and the Hellcat. Hellcat's got a nice sound to it. If you sent the message on Discord, obviously I'm not going to be able to get that. Alright, let's hold that at 5. My wife's sending me messages. How to restore your MS 2020 in a minute. Yeah, okay. I will get to that when I get back on Discord, but I think it's not going to work because I have Steam version and my wife's got Microsoft Store version. Alright, we're coming into Mount Beauty now, are we? Oh, we are too. Alright, we need to work out where this airport is. Is it up on top of the hill? Or is it down in the valley? It looks like it's down in the valley. Oh god, wait. Yeah, down the valley. I just climbed to 5. I do not see this airport. Oh, that was a bit of a stutter. Okay, hang on, I can see it now. Alright, we're going to do a little bit of a flyover and... Yep, it's below us now. Yes, I know. I've got my throttle all the way down. You don't need... Alright, I am going to land here and have a cup of coffee, so if you guys are ready for a cup of coffee, don't turn it off. Go all the way around to the takeoff and landing fuel, please. Yeah, right below us. YMBT. Oh, I remember this one. We took off the oh, what were they? Tiger Moss from here. There's another airport right there. I can say there's a local farmer. Nice environment here. You flew out of Melbourne just in time. So much fog now, can hardly see anything. Awesome. Talk about hardly seeing anything. Where's my runway? Over there. Yep. Too soon. Too soon. Follow the river in. Mount Beauty is actually quite a nice airport for a generic. I think it got updated in the Australia update. Let's try not to catch our landing gear on that fence though. Very nice. Welcome to Mount Beauty. We have a G39 sitting here. That's interesting. Just going to go park out of the way over here. Oh, there's an old school. Was it a Barrow or Beret, whatever they call those things? Oh, you know what? We might get fuel while we're here, because you know what Brett's like. He is terrible at making sure he's got enough fuel. I reckon they can move that yellow vehicle. Oh, just as I speak. Where are you going though? Where are you going to go? You're going to wait for me? I want to get in there to the fuel bowser, thank you. Here comes TJ. Oh, he's going to... Fine, I'll go around you. Interesting that the AI sits there waiting for you to move. Alright, I'm going to knock your windows out though. Alright, you reckon we can reach? I reckon we can reach. Oh, look at that, it automatically does anyway. 38%. I'm actually doing pretty good, so I'm going to take that back to 50%. And I just missed TJ's landing. Alright. We'll just sit here, go get ourselves a cup of coffee. We'll be right back. A couple of minutes. What did I miss on the comments? That was a very hard to see approach. I almost missed it. Big Al says, my problem now is to sit in the tower all the time. I might as well have HTC Tower Sim. Yes, there you go. I will be right back. It helps to actually work out why the screen's not showing up. Hang on, give me a second. There we go, we're good. Alright, 5 minutes, get a cover, put the kettle on, that's right. Alright, welcome back. Got my coffee. Hopefully you did too. Paulie says, love this flight, all my backyard. Awesome. Anyone have the Blanca Viking? No, I don't think so. I'm not sure what that aircraft is. Nope, I'm intrigued by Lionheart Creations. Oh, I've military trainer propeller plane from way back, I think, isn't it? Oh no, hang on, I'm thinking the Bulldog. Because I thought they made it too. Ovation Mooney. Alright, now, I need to check and see my camera's in the right position. Yep, close enough. Yeah. There we go. I bumped it on the way out with my chair. It's like, oops. Alright, can we grab that door? There we go. Thank you. Okay, so fuel flow, fuel level, there we go. Good. Plenty. Alright. Let's get a move on. Oh, that left brake was a little bit hard. Just trying to pivot. Alright. Similar to a Cessna. Oh, right, no, okay. Not the one I was thinking. Oh, yeah, no, I was thinking the Bulldog. Oh, what's happening with the stream? It didn't like me doing a move? No, yeah. I'm guessing someone doesn't have Mount Beauty? I thought this was part of the update. Maybe you don't have the Australian update. Is that why? I might need to take all of the runway we can here. Why didn't that flight plan come up? 2J? Hang on, I'll go and have a look. I need to turn that music down too. Fuel truck getting a bit of a runner there. Alright, let's go and see what's happening with this flight plan. Alright, music down, thank you. Yeah, it's so bots are going to sleep or something. Alright, I do have it still in my text, so I'll actually pop it in. There we go. Alright, we're at YMFD, no, BT. We're going to YMAY next, and then off to Wagga. Alright. Taxi off, landing's on. One level of flaps, park brake off. We actually need to line this up. Now I just got to make sure I'm done by midday today. I have a family engagement thing happening this afternoon that I need to go to, so So we got almost zero wind, which is not bad. Waiting for TJ. Aaron's already done the runner. Probably like, yeah, my plane's not as fast as yours, so that's why I'm out of here. Oh, we might need to climb a little bit more here before I go setting a altitude here. Thank you very much for those 19 likes, everybody. Get the cup of coffee up. Now, if you do want to see more of that triple screen, what I'm doing here, I do have a flight stick that I'm using here. So my yoke is actually two yokes. The Logitech and the honeycomb are on the shelf behind me at the moment, and I have my throttle over here. Also the G1000 screen, which just see if we can get this microphone out of the way. Yeah, and you can just see there is the where I'm actually watching what you guys can see, just so I can see that. I have a feeling we might need to get back to about 5,000 if we're going to do a direct run. We will take that prop pitch down a little bit and do our climb. Triple screen is pretty good. I do have the things down the bottom there because I'm watching my internet speeds on that screen over there. But if I use the mouse and no, come over here, click on that screen, it actually just becomes nothing but the sim. So that works quite well. Shane and TJ. Alright, that's barometric pressure, there we go. What's that? 30.5. I think 5,000 should actually do us quite well here. Just slightly right of the flight plan. Alright, so I use my controls here to set the red button there is my autopilot. Autopilot on, altitude hold, off we go, hands free. And that'll get us back on the flight plane, which I was, as I said, slightly right to. I have used altitude hold with my top hat. If I push it down, if I push it up, I've got it as heading hold. If I use the grey hat and pull it down, I get navigation, which I've already got on. If I use left and right of the top hat, I can change 1 degree at a time for my heading. So if we look at this little dial here with that orange thing there, if I were to press that, I get 1 per thing, or I hold it down, and what I can do is actually bring the heading to match what we're actually doing, and I press that button to go back to a full screen, to default view. It's late. Gazza says, mate, alright, have a good night. late in Europe. Yeah, unfortunately, that's my stream time's a bit out for Europeans at the moment because of the daylight saving changes. I do remember flying our Tiger Moss up that river, and to be honest, that was a lot of fun. Followed the Murray River. Dream Pro's in a Typhoon. Don't know Dream Pro, but hello. Wow, you use a flight stick for a GA. I thought you had a yoke. I have 2 yokes. But I have got the flight stick here all the time because I'm in and out of fighter jets as well as commercial and the GA, and I can't be bothered setting them up. I kind of thought about this morning going, yeah, I will, and then I'm like, because then I have to move stuff off the desk. I have to move this mat back and then clamp it onto the desk, and then I've got to plug in USBs and make sure they're configured correctly. And once I get the cockpit set up, I will. I'll just be able to press a button and change USBs. Thank you, Jeffrey. A dog training and child detention center. It's a long time since I've seen you, but welcome. Awesome monitor setup. Thank you. I'm not sure if you saw it on full screen just a moment ago or just in the bottom corner there, but there we go again. Full screen. Not sure about the detail on that, whether you're getting full detail or not. Should be able to. And you can see that that's just slightly out. I need to move it over a fraction, and you can do that in editing in Microsoft Flight Sim, because I noticed that I've got a little bit of the round screen. Oh, you might be able to see it. So I've got this dial here, but I can see bits of the 3 on this screen. I need to move it over just a fraction so that it matches. Although when you start going like this is where it's weird. Oh, actually that's pretty good. You can see that visor is actually pretty good. Can see reflection. I think I'm getting a reflection of this screen over there. Oh no, wait, it might actually be my Lego figures thing on the wall. Has a plastic in front of it. Yeah. Are you able to send a link for your monitors by any chance? A link to your monitors? You mean what I'm using? I'm using TVs. I'm actually using Kogan 4K TVs. These particular TVs are no longer available because the model has been superseded by later model ones. But if you do get one, make sure that you get let's see if this actually works. Make sure you get low millisecond refresh rate ones. Hey Luke, mate, welcome. Hosted Digital Media. Are you on live weather? I'm copying some serious crosswind. I am on live weather. At least I should be. Yeah, live weather, real time. No meter. Okay. I'm at 5,000 feet. Where are you? Wait, you're way over there. Well, I might get wind by the time I get to there. Hope you're all well. I think we're doing quite well. Well, at least I am. My specs didn't come up. Let's see if I can find. Oh, maybe it's not under specs. Oh. Okay. I'm going to do a quick search on the internet and find out why this is not coming up. So I bought my TVs from Kogan website. I don't know if you're Australian or not, Jeffrey. But I bought TVs, and they're, from what I researched, they're Samsung panels, but rebadged as I do have specs. There we go. Why did you not work? Okay, my specs. You should actually. Hang on, let's go edit that. Alright, this is what should have come up, but oh, I don't have the TVs on there, that's why. Okay, never mind then. Who's buzzing in front of me there? Alright, that's my specs. Let's see if that pops up. Yeah, motherboard. Okay, no, actually the TVs doesn't say which model I'm using. I think I have it in something. Let me have a look in my files. Because I used to have what version they were as well. And let's get a little bit of outside view here. No, this is my old one. Okay. They're just smart HDR 4K UHD LED TVs. They're 50-inch in size, and I don't know what model they are because I have to look that up. Probably have to look on the back of these, but you can get any model TV that would do the job potentially. Preferably one that has a lower millisecond refresh rate. Now these are smart TVs. I don't use the smart function anymore. I have on the one on the left there occasionally when I want to do some editing and just use YouTube on that because it is connected to the internet, but the others are not. Alright, looking for a job. I found some stuff that sounds good. So that process is going well. You're looking for a job, iBot? Have you stopped working or what's going on there? Or you just finished education and looking for work now? I was thinking the other day that Asobo will have... Whoops, my chair just dropped down. I'll try and lock that in place again. Yep. I'll have no excuses to put movable aircraft carriers in FS 2024 unless they added the one in the Top Gun missions in the world. Well, they're selling it. People are selling movable aircraft carriers. Why would they bother putting them in if people can sell them and they can make money from that sale? And come to think of it, I actually need to look at yeah, I want to do a touch and go here at Aubrey. Let's do the crosswind and hang on. Let's have a look for a flag. We'll work out which way we're going to go. I don't think we're going to see a flag from this height. I'll take runway 7, I think. So we just got a bit of a touch and go. And then I'm up to Wagga Wagga, and then I'll probably actually will finish it. It may end up being a shorter stream today. Like I said, I do have to go to a family event. good to hear. Hope you find what you're looking for in a job. Yeah, it's rough out there. It is, but I'll get through it. Education's done. I'm looking for... Okay, it was education. I thought you were studying. Yeah. It's all machine learning, AI now. iBot. All jobs will be changing over the next few years. Robotics. Great sector to get into. Just wait till AI starts doing YouTube channels. Yeah, I don't want to put my landing gear down yet, plane. Oh, did we leave our landing lights on? We did the whole time. Alright, I'll put my landing gear down. That'll stop that alarm going off. No, we're looking at somebody else. Aaron, there we go. Alright, just a touch and go. Hey Luke, it's that 2 peas in a pod song. Oh, you don't want to go down too low. Look at the power lines on the entry to this end of the runway. Wow. That's following the road in. Decent power lines. Alright, I'm not going to stop here. Shane, what's going on? Did you slew back in the air there? Oh, a couple of times. Not having much luck. Maybe you keep hitting something. Alright, quick tap and go. Oh, smooth. Very nice. Is it very nice? Love that song. Turn it full blast with subwoofers. It's gone now. I do have a subwoofer underneath my desk. I think I turned the bass down a bit because it vibrates too much. My metal frame shed. So I can still hear it. I get it, but you guys won't. Seeing the backlash Marvel's new Secret Invasion got for the AI intro was good to see. You can't beat handmade graphics. I didn't actually know that they did that. Alright, let's get you in at 2200. Butter says Hangar Studios, mate. He's been lurking. Thank you. It's actually exclamation mark Butter, the other way around. Power piles to the ground. He hit the ground, not power lines, okay. Alright, well, let's do what we didn't do last time and should have. I'm not sure I clicked that twice, otherwise I'm going to lose an engine. Did both get going again? Oh, yep, good. Okay, let's bring back some mixture. And our prop pitch into the green, please. Very good. Manifold pressure into the green. We're good. Well, actually, we're right at the maximum on it. If you're wondering what I'm talking about up over here. Just getting my manifold pressure down there. Getting the... this is the prop pitch. So if I raise my prop pitch, we raise it. If I lower it, and fuel flow is automatic anyway. But I got my mixture leaner while we're just flying level. Probably even bring that down more. Okay. Temperature all good though. Well, we're all good across the board. And I will actually turn these guys back off for now. Cow flaps are open. Oh. Are they? No. Closed. Hang on. I can't tell. They're open. And now they're closed. Let's keep an eye on those temperatures then. I don't think it's actually that cold outside that I need to worry about that. Inoperable. Oh, love it. It doesn't show much in the way of weather there anyway. Oops, what did I just hit there? Oh, I've got to be careful. Rollerball out, I'll end up rudder trim or something. Yeah. We kind of got that fog there again, Big Al, but I might actually climb. What are we at? 2200? Let's take that up again. Probably safer at 5. Alright. I don't think my exclamation mark butter's working. Eager as crab. DCS soon? Oh, mate. I've got to find time for everything I want to do. I want to do IL2 as well. Been thinking about that again. I have to download DCS again. And to be honest, if I think I'm going to go into DCS, I might look at getting the Apache helicopter. I wouldn't mind trying that. I really do like it. Did you redeem it from Redeem Butter or Butter? Oh yeah, it's exclamation mark Redeem Butter. Did that actually work? I didn't see if it worked. Maybe we'll get up to about 4,000 feet. I don't think there's going to be too many mountains here. It is a foggy day around, yeah. Big Al says, I wish I bought Nvidia stock at the beginning of the year. Has more than doubled in price. Just this year alone. Wow. Didn't know you had that. Yeah, it's actually Redeem. So it's a graphic that comes up on the screen. You have to put in exclamation mark Redeem space Butter. But you have to do it at the beginning, not like Luke did in the middle of the conversation, because I don't think that actually works. So I'm not going to do it myself. It's probably a bit late now anyway. Yeah, this aircraft would be better flown with a yoke, to be honest. I just couldn't be bothered setting it up. But when I do get my cockpit set up, I can just slide it straight over, turn on the USBs, and hey presto. Alright, let's hold altitude there at 4,000. Imagine a crew of 10 of us rolling in DCS Apaches. Yeah, I'm going to have to learn how to fly though. I've not been in DCS for a long time, and I've only got like the Flaming Cliffs aircraft pack. I haven't bought any of the others. But IL2, I bought a whole bunch of aircraft and packs and maps, and I want to get back into that. Like in Jaws, if you do DCS, you're going to need a bigger hard drive. Yeah. Is that Redeem Butter thing working? Luke, mate, I don't think any of my Redeem stuff's working today. It says my bot's working. Let's see if I actually even get sound. If not, what I'll do is I'll shut it down and I'll start it up again. Yeah, see that's... Ah! Uh-huh. Yeah, that works. Okay, well, some things are working. Others are not for some reason. Alright, TJ, what are we doing? 169 knots. Sorry, mate. We're probably outrunning you again. 172 ground speed. True airspeed 169. Oh, does the 8-ball work? I don't think if redeem butter is not working, neither will the 8-ball. I think it's the Streamlabs thing that's is gone to sleep, even though I am connected. But who knows? Yeah, the Apache is a learning curve. Yeah. Do you know? I don't remember what game it is, but there's a game. One of the Call of Duties or what's those other ones? Not Call of Duty. What was the other ones that along those lines? Was it Call of Duty Modern Warfare? I think that actually was probably what it was. There's one where you co-opt and oh, it's a bad company. One of those ones where you can actually co-op with someone else, but you can both be in the same helicopter, and one flies and one guns, and it's all part of the storyline. And it is absolutely awesome. I did it with my brother, and we both took it in turns, who's pilot, who's gunner. And there's these full-on missions where, you know, you've got your guy at the front and he's absolutely mowing things down. And it was a Battlefield. It might have been one of the Battlefields, but it's a solo play. It's a single play. No, sorry, it's co-op story play, not just Battlefield. I did a lot of Battlefield games as well. I started off in Battlefield 1942, and then I did the Road to Rome expansion pack, and then I did a whole bunch of mods, and then we got into the DC mods, Desert Combat, and then a lot of the guys who did the modifications for Desert Combat for Battlefield 1942, it was the modern warfare stuff. A lot of them got hired by DICE. And a lot of those who were able to get hired got hired by DICE and came out with Battlefield 2, which was pretty cool. Yeah, DCS has that, Tomcat and the F-15 too. Yeah, so multiplayer crew. Yeah, but they're more realistic. This was more... I mean, it was great gameplay, but to be honest, it probably was more arcade. Well, not even arcade. It's more simplistic, so a lot more forgiving, but I tell you what, it was a lot of fun. We did those missions so often. This is way before I had a YouTube channel, but I haven't got it back into those Battlefield games in so long. TJ says, I'm in a faster plane, Ovation M20R. I just took off late because I had to re-enter. Yeah, okay, no, that's fair enough. Says there was a co-op helicopter mission called Fire from the Sky, BF3. Yep, that's probably it. You're gonna make me look it up. Let's find some images rather than video. Yep, that's it. Yep, co-op. It was awesome. And you had your tank battles as well. Man, I haven't done that for ages. Yeah, 2011. I know. It's old. Yeah, that's you know, that's 2011. Look back at Battlefield 1942. When did that come out? 2002. Sheesh, that's when I was doing. Oh, we were online all the time there. Also did Call of Duty Allied Assault, and what was the other one that? So we used to play online all the time, and you're either the Germans up in the up on the cliffs shooting down at the guys coming onto the beach, or you'd be the Allied, which is mostly American Allied surface, trying to get up onto the coastline. I think that's Allied Assault. And then there was another one where you came in parachuting as well. Yeah. Did that, my brother too. I'm going to download BF 2042. It's gotten a lot better according to active players. That's the new BF 2042 as opposed to the old BF 2042, because I had that, the original one. And then I think they came out with a new version of it. Wow. First thing I look up, and what the question is, why did Battlefield 2042 flop? I think I had an old version of 2042. Wow, it's 75% off at the moment. $14.99 US, there you go. I'm sure I had 2042. Let me go and have a look on my shelf. I'll be right back. Ah, there, 2142. Yes. There we go. I don't need to come back. I don't need to go and look at it now. It was 2142, yeah. 1942. It didn't come out in 1942. 2002, playing World War II. I'll tell you what, it was awesome. I had so many mods. Anyone else play Arma 3? Do I have 3 or 2? Hang on, what do I have? Arma 3? Yes, I do have Arma 3. I thought I had Arma 2 as well. That might be on disc, not Steam. But I have not played it since, wow, November 22, 2014. I have not played Arma 3 for almost 9 years. Wow, it says I've only played 8.3 hours. That is not a lot. Maybe I played Arma 2 a lot more, and then must have got distracted by something else. 2014. What was 2014? Oh, I think I was starting to play Rust around then. 2,000 hours of Rust. Running my own servers, mods, and all that type of stuff. Trim that down a bit. Yeah, the one with the mechs. The Arma 3 Vietnam DLC is awesome. Okay, I haven't done that, but I used to do Battlefield Vietnam. That was pretty cool as well. Oh, I tell you what, them were the days. Flying in a Huey helicopter with music blaring. Trying not to get sniped by some guy who's playing the Viet Cong, sitting down on the ground with a sniper rifle trying to shoot the helicopter pilots, because there's you and, I don't know, 3 or 4 other guys in one helicopter trying to get to the next spawn point, and they're just like sitting in a sniper hill in some valley somewhere just going pop. That was a lot of fun. That's funny, as 2042 is when Shane's Oz Flight Simmer was on about him streaming, then using sim in his eye. Hang on. I remember him saying 2042 is when the next sim or something was coming out, but was on about him streaming, then using sim in his eye. A little more explanation there. I know he said it was in his eye. 2042 was what? When the next sim would come out after that. There's Big Owl. Big Owl's down there on an airport there. Are we almost done? 9.4 to Wagga. Wow, it doesn't take much to get to Wagga Wagga. I'd say Big Owl's he's in ATC. Don Finucci's here. Welcome, Don, mate. We'll do a flyover and a circuit. We have to get underneath this fog. This is real live weather, supposedly. Don't start. Bad Company 2 was so fun doing Vietnam. Get Fortunate Son and Gimme Shelter playing in the background. I've still got the CD of Battlefield Vietnam soundtrack. Like, it came with a soundtrack, and the soundtrack was awesome. I'd say that cloud's probably around about 2,000 feet. No, probably about 1,000 feet. Alright, I'm going to descend. What we'll do is we'll get these guys ready. Put our landing lights on because I actually remembered. Do a flyover. I have no idea which directions these airports are. It is foggy down here, yeah. Oh, look, to be honest, Luke, mate, if I could play the music I want to, like when you're in these jet fighter stuff, you'd be having Top Gun stuff on. When you're in the Vietnam stuff, like old school jets, I'd have, yes, Fortunate Son or War. Was it good for? Absolutely nothing. I'd have that whole soundtrack going. Absolutely. Oh, we're getting some stutters there. Alright, 2,000 feet. Let's check our barometric pressure. There we go, thank you. Alright, I need to minimize you. Runway goes that way. Okay, well I'm not gonna go in directly. Looks like you guys are doing exactly that. Look at the tower. Whoops, I'm a little low here. Alright, where's the flag? Okay, there's the flag. Yep, we'll do a circuit around to the left. It's not really across the middle of the runway like I should have. I should have looked at this more in depth, but Wagga Wagga, man, I haven't been to Wagga Wagga for so long. Probably the 80s. Some of those houses look like they're flat in 2D. They've not been made into 3D housing. Huh. My camera is locked in on Aaron there at the moment. Yep, clear below 1000, thank you. I really should get into the plane here to see where I'm going, rather than keep that locked on camera view, because we overshot. Turn those sounds back up so I can actually hear it. Hey Don, mate. 2:30:05 runways at 23 and 5. I'm coming in on 23, is it? No, 5. Thank you, mate. I saw you up in the sky before. Welcome. Are you going to land? Yes, I'm actually going to finish it here because I have a family event to get to. 1 o'clock I need to get to one, and it's 11:22. And apparently I'm supposed to have lunch / breakfast before we get there. Stop that music, thank you. Very nice. Oh, Shane's all over the place there. Ooh, do you think there's enough to get off? No. Whoa, we'll be going back off that one. Oh, listen to the squeak of the suspension there. Alright, where can we put it? Thanks for the stream of flight, Brett, says iBot, thank you. VL3, hi all. Hello, VL3. Big Al says cool. Actually came in quite well there. I was quite happy with that. Alright, so we can continue that music. Oh, I don't think that worked. No, I stopped the music, now it's stopped altogether. Alright. No, new song. No, we'll do another triple screen. Show you what I got here. Full screen. Now we'll put our taxi on, landings off. No, taxi and land is already on. Leave them there. Another good stream of the bucket. Thank you, 2 Mops, mate. Now, plans will change eventually with these camera views. Yes, you got my 3-screen thing. They'll probably test some GoPro attached cameras like I used to have the GoPro on before. The old system, but I haven't tried it on the new one. And I might get my face cam back or buy another face cam. Or maybe I'll buy a 4K face cam. Keep this one for the face and use one for the camera on what you're seeing here. But I want to eventually have things like my controls. I don't think I need rudder pedals. You guys don't need to see that. I'll hopefully be flying next week. Why are you parked there, mate? Although I want some Huey piloting. You want some Huey piloting? What do you fly Huey on? Shane doing circles. Alright, I'm going to go and join the other guys to my left there. Don's there with his 337, so I might actually go and park in there. TJ, mate, you're welcome to come join. but it looks like up the front there's probably a good place to park. And I also enjoyed that. Thank you very much for those who came along and joined me. Oh, there's a van. Sorry, van, I'm going to have to get past you. Make sure you don't hit my wing. Cool, thank you. Oh, I should just go back to there. Oh, egress crabs in the little cabri. Or cabri. Oh, this white van's following me. Nope, they stopped. Oh, let's go and park in between the Red Baron and this little trike thing. Alright. We are down. How are we located? There's room for somebody else. Alright, landing lights off. Nav and strobe can go off. I'm actually just going to kill the fuel. Can't do much without the fuel on. And oops. Yep. Okay, beacons can now go off. Wait, have I just turned those on? No, off. Yeah, thank you. And batteries off. We're down. Good. Okay, so let's hop out. And let's pack the aircraft away, thank you. I'd like to put it on power, thanks. So, and you know what? No, we don't. We don't need power. Not while we're here. Alright. And we hop out. There we go. Got our cones down. Static elements are on. Nice. I actually like this aircraft. I should use this more often. Thank you very much, everybody, for flying. I'm actually going to be finishing a little bit earlier today. It's about half an hour normal, quicker than I normally would like to. But, yeah. So, are you going to do some Armour 3? Yeah. Aaron, this was fun. All love of flying with it. Yep. Thanks, mate, for coming along, Aaron. I enjoy flying the 337. Okay, hang on. This music's a little bit loud. Where are you? Oh, you're not afraid. Okay. Well. Alright, we'll just turn that down a fraction. And I will finish it up here. I will be doing another flight tomorrow. Taking the Hellcat. The picture that's on the aircraft carrier is because there is an aircraft carrier on the way of the flight that we're doing. But I'm not going to be landing on it. Hang on, are you in the Cabri or is that a different one? No, that's one of the Robin 44 or something. I think. He's trying to get going. He's going around and around. He's moving. He's out of here and he's nope, he's down. Have a good day, Brett. Good stream. Thank you, Mr. Hanger Studios or B4 Gunner. Thanks, mate. I'm actually going to finish it here. Let's get the drone going like we normally finish these. Try not to watch somebody struggling with the heli. And we will finish here. Thank you, everybody. Have a great day. Smile to someone. Make their day. It'll make yours as well. Cheers. Bye. I'm gonna get that.